Daddy, you got to tell him.
Daddy, I'm not going in the snow. We're going to snow, Daddy. Daddy, mommy.
Go ahead, Auntie Mickey. The floor is yours.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what this StreamYard is trying to tell me to do. I don't know,
Oh, okay.
but I'm
You think
here.
you might have to go back and come back in?
No, I just came right up. I'm good. As long as you can hear me, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, take your time.
Okay. So, so what exactly did you hear this morning about
So
this second one, the second shooting?
the second shooting was, well, according to the Trump administration, the shooting was the fault of the gentleman. He was a terrorist, domestic terrorist, and saying that he was attacking everybody around him with this gun, and that's a lie.
And they came right out with that as soon as it happened. No
As soon as it happened.
investigation, just like
Yep.
with Renee Good.
Mm-hmm.
That's typical. That's typical.
Yep.
Is this a neighbor?
They were this right here is he's reporting on it.
Okay, this
Yeah.
guy here, because this is the one that was going knocking on the daycare doors. This dude right here.
Oh, not him, not this
Oh,
one.
okay.
The other one. There was another younger guy.
The
Mm-hmm.
younger, the one on the screen right here.
No, not this one. The one that you showed us was the one that was knocking on those doors.
Because
This guy is talking about the second murder.
that's the same guy.
You sure?
Absolutely. His name is oh God, what is his
This
name?
guy name is Mark Adam Mockler.
Okay, he looks
Yeah,
just
he's a
like that
YouTuber.
kid. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I guess I'm wrong. But he
was
sure does
talking
look a
about
lot.
the Somalians, right?
Yeah, he's the one that started the whole, the Somalian daycares were defrauding and et cetera, et cetera. He knocked on the doors. Nobody, first of all, a daycare is going to be unlocked. Going to be locked. He had a problem with that. A daycare is always going to be locked for that one reason of safety. Okay.
Safety.
You don't leave a daycare unlocked. He was complaining that he couldn't get anybody on the phone. He went to one daycare in particular at a certain hour. I think it was 11 o'clock in the morning, and there was no one there. It's because the hours were different. This was a daycare that catered to children just getting out of school in the afternoon. So there were so many different daycares that he claimed were not businesses, when in all actuality they were. And they were proven to be because other media went and visited these very daycares, and there were kids there sleeping, napping, playing, or whatnot. Nick Shirley, thank you, Pickles. That was his name, Nick Shirley. So
Okay.
we can't say that all these Somali daycares are fronts, so to speak, and stealing millions and millions of dollars. If anything, what my research told me is that the most notorious organization that was getting all of this money was owned by a white person, not Somalian.
Wow, come to find out.
It was an organization. Okay, I understand you're saying not all daycares. Well, they didn't find any daycares that were fronting as daycares and were not businesses. But the majority of that money that was stolen, a large chunk of it was from an organization. I don't have the name of it right off the bat, but it was owned by a white person, run by a white person, and they were stealing millions of dollars, and the money was designated to fund food to those daycares. things of that nature, which they
Mm.
were not. So that's where a lot of that federal funding was being siphoned off. And it was not the Somali daycares that was getting that money. It was the people that were supposed to be funneling out food to those daycares.
Oh, wow.
Like a program similar to, oh, I could name one up here. They have one up here. It's federally funded, and it's basically, you know, they pay providers to feed the children. You have to document what you feed them, and it's strictly monitored, all that. But again, I don't know how Minnesota runs their business. I don't know. But I'm just like, hey, I just don't like labeling people to be nefarious when they shouldn't. I mean, these were reputable daycares that were being scrutinized, and it wasn't fair. It was not fair at all.
Thanks
Hello.
for clearing that up, Auntie Mickey.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that that nobody was doing anything wrong, but the way that the picture was painted was not uh, clear. I mean, this kid, in my mind, he's a kid to me. He was what, 22 years old, and you can't just run in there just because you can't get into a facility and call it uh, a fake business. It's you can't do that. You can't just, oh, they're not open, they're not legal, they're not even a business. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's not cool. And then him and his mom are aspiring mega influencers. They are connected to the White House.
Yeah,
So
they are connected.
very connected. So I'm
But
just saying.
thanks for clearing that up, because when she was saying it, I was like, no, that's not what I learned when I was on your channel, because you had showed the gentleman
Yeah,
and you were talking about the Somalians,
right.
and you also mentioned that they were open, that
Yes.
the
One facility
journalist.
that he visited was actually closed for the week. Now, he didn't find any kids there because the daycare was actually closed for the week. But I mean, others, he's the only one that was going around knocking on daycares. And I saw interviews with some of those daycare providers that said that, yeah, they saw him at the front door and they were kind of scared to open the door because he was there with other people in unmarked vehicles. They were there all of 5 minutes. He's standing outside saying, I want to come in and register my child.
Right,
He looks like a child himself.
right,
I
exactly.
mean, people have to understand when that kind of stuff is going on. I mean, yes, ICE is doing whatever, they're doing the most, and these people are being targeted. Brown people are being targeted. I'd be scared to open my door too
I
if
would
I
be
seen
too.
some little kid with some older people hanging out in unmarked vehicles out in front of my business. I'm sorry.
Me too. I would be the same way, because
Windows were
with
windows
ICE,
were closed out. Windows were blacked out, so you can't just go looking and peering in. They got to protect them kids. And
yes,
you
they
can't
do.
use that against a facility that has children because you're on a mission to find daycares that are not really daycares. No, no. Jay Browning, Virginia said Lady Letitia is brown sugar. Yes, brown sugar. Yeah, but that's all I had to say about that.
Let's
So
see what this gentleman is saying.
Sort of deserved it. They victim blame immediately, just like they did in the case of Renee Nicole Good. And in this scenario, what they are signaling to you is that if you are a United States citizen and you are exercising both your First Amendment right to protest and have free speech and your Second Amendment right to carry a weapon lawfully, then you can still be murdered for having the wrong beliefs, and the president will justify it. Just so you know, all reporting points to this 37-year-old having a lawful weapon. We even know more about him. This says, the man fatally shot by federal officers in Minneapolis this morning has been identified as Alex Jeffrey Preddy, according to sources familiar with the investigation. This is a name that you will see alongside Renee Nicole Good on many protests throughout the next few weeks to months. Preddy, who was 37, has an address listed in South Minneapolis. He was a United States citizen and he was legally protesting. At a news conference, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara
Hello,
said the
lady of
man who was shot
excellence.
was a 37-year-old white man with no serious criminal history and a record that showed only some parking tickets. Law enforcement sources said Saturday their records showed Preddy had no serious criminal history. That's where you're missing something. Exercising your First Amendment right, your Second Amendment right, and being a liberal who opposes ICE's occupation of Minneapolis is enough of a crime, according to this administration, to get you killed and labeled a domestic terrorist, as we have seen multiple times now. O'Hara said the man was a, quote, lawful gun owner with a permit. Again, the police chief of Minneapolis said the 37-year-old victim was a lawful gun owner. Records show that Preddy attended the University of Minnesota. State records show Preddy was issued a nurse license in 2021, and it remains active through March of 2026. We also have new video footage, a new angle showing how absolutely sickening this murder was,
Here it is.
but we'll get there in just one moment. I
Trigger
first want to show
warning.
you what Stephen Miller said about the 37-year-old nurse. He said, quote, an assassin tried to murder federal agents, and this is your response. And he was, quote tweeting Senator Chris Murphy, who was laying out points about how ICE needs to evacuate Minneapolis and Congress needs to defund ICE, which is very, very true. Stephen Miller then doubles down and says, quote, a domestic terrorist tried to assassinate federal law enforcement, and this is your response. You and the state's entire Democrat leadership team have been flaming the flames of an insurrection for the singular purpose of stopping the deportation of illegals who invaded the country. I just want you to keep this twisted spin on events in your mind when I show you this final version of events, this final video. Stephen Miller will be more than happy to label me, you, any American citizen, any law-abiding human being, a domestic terrorist, an assassin, if they oppose his sick, twisted ideology. A man was quite literally murdered for simply filming an ICE agent, which is very legal, and the Supreme Court has said multiple times is a constitutional right to film law enforcement. I mean, just to run you through the series of events and then show you this video, you can back up to the moment that this man was confronted by federal enforcement. You can see he's standing there peacefully on the side of the road when one agent is confronting him. Another agent hops out of a vehicle and begins to walk up. There are now two agents surrounding the now deceased 37-year-old victim. You then see more ICE agents hopping out of this vehicle and walking up to him, but he then gets pushed back by this ICE agent. It's important to point out the ICE agent is the one who escalates and lays hands on the 37-year-old. If anybody pushed an ICE agent in this manner, they would be immediately killed. And he didn't.
Exactly.
He didn't push the ICE agent. The ICE agent pushed him. Then we jump over to the footage obtained by Drop Site News of the entire event happening. I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens in this video footage, but I'm not going to show the moment that he's shot and killed
Show
because
us
then YouTube
all
would
of
derank
it.
this video and show it to nobody. But if you want to help boost the message, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the Adam Mockler feed below. What you're about to see is the man, the 37-year-old nurse in the brown jacket on screen, gets pepper sprayed and shoved to the ground by a violent ICE agent. Then another ICE agent comes and grabs the 37-year-old nurse's gun, and then the 37-year-old gets shot multiple times. When I play the video, you see an ICE agent right there shove this woman to the ground. She falls over, and Brian goes, dude, what the hell? He begins to get aggressively pepper sprayed by this ICE agent. Pepper sprayed even further. He can't see. He gets shoved to the ground.
He's trying
then
to help the lady.
He gets pulled away from the person he's trying to latch onto, and he gets shoved to the ground. Now, I'm going to pause it here. I want you to pay attention where my cursor is. There is an ICE agent in a gray jacket. The ICE agent in the gray jacket then walks up and
Starts
grabs the
punching
gun.
him.
He reaches around and he grabs the gun out of the 37-year-old nurse's waistband. He walks away with the gun. Then the 37-year-old is shot, not once, not twice, but about 6 times while he's laying there motionless,
6
pinned down.
times.
This
Wait
is
a minute.
absolutely unequivocally an execution. There's no way to spin it otherwise unless
Y'all pause
you
it.
are the deranged president of the United States.
Okay, Latesha, I'm not trying to be funny. Dale, what do you mean? Why is this so relevant? Police unalive people every day. What?
Dale,
I'm trying to understand that. I mean, I'm already pissed about this man being unalived,
right.
but clearly you don't have a clue.
Yeah, no, Dale, you don't have a clue today.
Why is this so relevant? Police unalive people every day. Are they unaliving people on your street?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Protesting? I'm just curious because
This is not
let me
normal. This is not
let me
okay.
shut up. Let me shut up before I go off. Cause that's some bullshit right there.
Dale,
Mm-mm.
you done messed up, girl.
That's really making light of what we're dealing with up here.
It is. It's
This
making
is
light of
happening
what we're
all
dealing
over the
with.
country. This one case. This one case. Of course it's relevant. Is it a vendetta against ICE? What vendetta? ICE is going in and stomping all over people's constitutional rights. That's what makes this relevant. That is why this is relevant. You shouldn't be penalized for being on the street as they're bogarting people. Well, I'm trying to do so because to be making light of someone being unalived by an ICE agent, clearly she has no clue as to what's going on up here completely. And it's not like she hasn't been in the chats recently as we're talking about this, especially here on this channel. So I'm just gonna back up. Let me just back up because this is not my platform, and I'm gonna respect Lady Letitia's platform. Otherwise, if you were on my platform, I might have cussed you out. But let me shut up. I'm gonna calm down. Rob Mack, you can go suck one, okay?
Once you put on her shoe, your shoe.
Hello, Yolanda. How are you, sweetheart?
Sorry about that, guys. That'll be
Lady,
good.
lady, you got a little racism problem in the chat
I
by the
do.
name
I got some stuff going on.
of Rob Mack.
Okay.
I ain't said nothing to him, but this little racism
Rob, you
shit
gotta
he's got
go.
going on, he got to go.
You gotta go. Okay. That you can delete them, Auntie Mickey. You're my guest. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't ban anybody or delete anybody here.
You should be able to
No,
go to because you're a moderator and
I'm not. It won't let me. I tried. Okay,
okay, I
okay, here we
can't
go.
get them
Okay, I
out.
got him. I got him. Since he likes to use the N word in here, I got him. I found him.
Okay. Yeah, this is the first time Little Bit has seen snow. She's gonna go out and play in it. She's got her outfit on. She ready for the snow. You ready for the
Whoa.
snow? Yeah, it's a shame what happened to this gentleman today. He was a nurse.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, you guys, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. Auntie Mickey got rid of him.
I got him out of here. Hello, Lady of Elegance Candles. Working on some new items. I can't wait. I was burning one of your
Some
candles
pictures.
today.
And Stephen Miller and Pam Bondi. Let's start off with Trump's post. His is easily debunkable. He pivots and tries to obfuscate by saying, "This is the gunman's gun, loaded." And you see he posts a photo of the gun. He says, "With 2 additional full magazines and ready to go." What is that all about? You want to know what it's about? He is a lawful carrying U.S. citizen who is peacefully standing there. Where are the local police? Why weren't they allowed to protect ICE officers? The mayor and the governor called them off. That is not true. It is stated that many of these police were not allowed to do their job, that ICE had to protect themselves. Not an easy thing to do. Why does Ilhan Omar have $34 million in her account? Where are the tens of billions of dollars? Notice the complete non sequitur. Donald Trump just completely pivoted, trying to direct our attention on something else like it's sleight of hand. His old magic tricks of media attention don't work anymore when we have videos of this event taking place. Stephen Miller trying to spin this, calling this man a domestic terrorist, trying to assassinate federal law enforcement. Dude, he was pinned to the ground. We have video that shows he's not trying to assassinate anybody. He's literally trying to protect and help people as he's being pepper sprayed. I think one of the most sickening things was Pam Bondi's spin on Fox News that happened right after the shooting. Take a listen.
This has been hard to watch for everyone involved. Let me just get your your initial thoughts of what's happened here in Minneapolis in the last couple of hours?
Well, why this has happened in Minneapolis is because you have a mayor, you have a governor who has declared Minneapolis a sanctuary city, saying, bring your worst of the worst to Minneapolis. You're invited here. We will protect you. Aisha, these are the arrests. These are just the arrests.
Dude, nobody has said bring the worst of the worst to
Nobody
Minneapolis
said
other than
that.
Donald Trump himself. There is a strong Somali community in Minneapolis that contributes and that is loved. Donald Trump is trying to terrorize them. Pam Bondi is trying to pin this on them, but the worst of the worst are actually the radicalized far-right ICE agents that are going in with masks and just murdering people. Let's continue.
That ICE has been making. And that's why Donald Trump has ICE in Minneapolis to protect the citizens. Sodomy of a boy, strong arm robbery, sexual assault, sodomy of a girl under the age of 16, rape, 12-year-old girl, strong arm, rape, ag assault, convicted rape, child fondling. These are all the illegals that Joe Biden was letting into our country.
So
and
get
they were
them
all
out
going
of
to
here.
Minneapolis because the mayor,
Not
the
the
governor,
people that are
AG,
on the
they were
streets.
protecting them.
Nobody is protecting people who have committed child sodomy.
Golly. You're muted, hon.
They're trying to justify the murders.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The list that she's reading, that is the list of the worst, but you're not throwing
Exactly.
those people in. You're throwing anybody in. It's a free-for-all. And half the people that they're picking up are not even, I mean, they don't even have records, let alone illegal. All you got to be is the wrong color. And if you happen to fall into that category, you're going to go to their facility and they're going to treat you like crap while you're there. They're going to belittle you. And this is the thing, is that it's not just brown people now, it's now protesters.
Right.
And we have a constitutional right to stand up and voice our opinion. You don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. But that is what the Constitution allows us to do. They have every right to record the activities of ICE agents. ICE agents are literally snatching phones out of people's hands as they're recording, or slapping them out of their hands as they're recording.
Right.
They are violating people's
Like they
rights
pushed that lady.
left and right, just violating them left and right. And the moment something goes down, the first thing these people, like this jackass woman on the screen, what she wants to do is come out with a list of bad people that are illegal over here. And I agree, they should go. But you're not targeting the bad people. You're targeting anybody of color. Doesn't matter
That's it.
anything, whether they're legal or not. You can be a U.S. citizen. And what further pisses me off is that all of these people in these daycares that they're claiming are illegitimate daycares, you have to be a U.S. citizen to even have a licensed daycare.
Right.
You can't just walk into any facility and say, I want a daycare. You have to go through stringent stuff in order to get, in order just to get licensed to have a daycare.
Right. You were telling me. Yeah, it's not just, oh, I'm going to run a daycare and I'm illegal. I'm going to run a daycare. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, you cannot be illegal and run a daycare. I'm sorry. But this is getting so out of hand, and the thing that bothers me the most is that it took for a white woman to die.
Yep. And now another white man.
Yeah. It took for somebody white to die for
Mhm.
people to really pay attention. A brother
Right.
was killed on the 31st of December. Nobody said a word, and he is
No.
definitely a U.S. citizen. And
That's
this
right.
was done by an ICE agent that was off duty.
Yep.
And
Off duty.
off duty, but just like they do with these guys, they come out and justify the actions because
They
they're
justifying
ICE.
it.
No
They keep
investigation.
justifying it before we
No,
even find out what's going on.
it's ridiculous. We are turning into another Russia. We're turning into another dictatorship. We're under
Yep.
a dictatorship at this time.
We are. We're under some real attack. And it's us that's in the line of fire.
Exactly. And I don't like to point blame on any particular party, but let me just say this, because I'm neither one. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm not even independent. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust no politician. But what I will say is that one side seems to get their way, and the other side doesn't seem to have enough nuts to fight back.
That's it.
It's time for some of these Democrats to get up off their butts and
It
fight
is.
back.
And
Fight
stop
back.
saying, oh, I can't believe that happened. It's happening. We've been talking about it for days now. It's time for you guys to get up off your butts and do something. It's not just about the citizens in the streets. We need backup.
This is crazy. And we got all these people from foreign countries that seem to know our business better than we do.
And yeah, Dale, you don't know that.
You don't know what she's got in
And
her account.
what business is it of ours? How much do Donald Trump have in his pocket?
Let's ask
Billion?
Donald what he did with that oil that he put
Yeah.
the money from the sale of that oil that he took from Venezuela, and he
Yeah.
put it in an offshore account in his name.
Hello?
Not this country, his name. Go
His
ask him where the
name.
money is. Go ask him.
Go ask him where the money is, Dale.
Since you know so much about people's pockets.
Not cool. Talking about Omar has this. That's that lying BS crap of Doolittle that's going on. And that ain't got nothing to do with who's. So if she got $1 billion in her account and it's her money.
Ain't nobody even. How do you know she's got that much money in her
And
bank
so what
account?
if she does? Right. It's just a whole bunch of conspiracy theory. Just a whole bunch of stupid stuff.
That part.
Other than Donald Trump with the Epstein files, but nobody is defending that. If ICE was just deporting the people on this list, nobody would care. Deport those people
I
10
would.
times over. I don't give a shit.
Well,
Nobody
not on
cares.
that
That is
list.
not what's happening. ICE has harmed more U.S. citizens and more U.S. children at this point than protected U.S. children via deportations. And we know that because we've seen 5-year-olds get detained. We've seen 6-month-old babies have to be resuscitated after getting caught up in tear gas
Exactly.
because ICE is shooting it
Yeah.
around indiscriminately. The biggest defeater for her argument is that President Obama was known as the deporter in chief. He
Yes.
did deport a lot of people. That is just a fact. But even under President Obama, ICE was not murdering U.S. citizens, breaking their
Exactly.
ribs, having 6-month-old babies need to be resuscitated, and having literally hundreds and hundreds of videos of ICE squads and goons pinning U.S. citizens to the ground.
What is
This
it
is
gonna
some
take,
next
a
level,
baby to die?
disgusting, disturbing stuff. And every single video angle that comes out makes it worse and worse. Pam Bondi then doubles down on the spin in the funniest way possible. She talks about how the protesters are all organized. They're organizing their signs. She's implying all of the signs that say, fuck ICE. These are all, it's some nefarious plot. Is she really that dumb? She can't realize that protesters maybe all just think, fuck ICE. That is genuinely what the protesters think en masse. But boy, this entire administration is all in on the cover up. I mean, we know that Pam Bondi is more than okay with covering up Donald Trump's deepest, darkest crimes. The Epstein files cover up proved that. But this is next level. Everyone from Stephen Miller, Pam Bondi to Trump. I'm sure Caroline
It's
Levitt
next level.
on Monday morning, right on cue, will be covering this up and spinning this to death. They are all down to cover up legit murders, state murders,
This
executions from the
is
state.
insane that they are covering up murders.
Yeah.
This is a cover up.
But other people are more concerned about what other politicians have in their pocket.
You've seen her pockets. You've been in there, Dale. You've seen it.
The hell
You got
out of
proof that she has that much money in her bank account.
And like you said,
Did you
even
hear
if she
that
do,
crap?
she ain't killing people.
She ain't running around killing people and shooting them in the street.
It's her people that are being targeted.
It's her people that's being targeted. And what does her $34 million got to do with anything? It's that stupid shit.
Well, see, here's the thing. Until it affects them, they don't care.
Right.
When it comes and taps you on the shoulder or
Taps you on
on
your
the
shoulder.
shoulder of one of your loved ones, you gonna be crying a whole new different story, a whole new different song. Just go right ahead. It don't bother me. As long as it don't touch me.
Some of the people that
As
you
long
arrested.
as it doesn't bother me, as long as it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm good. They ain't shooting at me.
Yeah. Oh, that's colored people's problems. Truth be told, that's colored people's problems.
Exactly.
Those are the problems of those colored
That's
people.
the color people. But
That's
now they're
called
shooting you.
entitlement. That's entitlement. That's entitlement talking.
It is. I didn't know it was going to happen to me. I didn't know. I thought it was just them.
You see how Trump changed his tune about Renee Good when he found out that her father was a Trump supporter?
Oh, he did?
Yes. He first, she had it coming and she
Oh, yeah. He blamed her.
blamed her. But when he found out that her father, her parents were go-getter Trump supporters, his tune changed.
I wonder what they think about him now, since they didn't kill,
sad.
since he has killed their daughter.
Yes.
Because that's exactly what happened. He might as well have the gun in his hand. Donald Trump.
The baby was in the car, Debbie. Have you not seen the videos? They threw the doggone whatever that was up under the vehicle, and it was so powerful that it blew their whatchamacallits. Their I'm so mad I can't think straight. That when you get in a wreck, the thing that blows up to keep you from
The airbags.
It was so powerful that all their airbags went off.
They wasn't thinking about the little
And
child.
that
They didn't
6-month-old
care.
baby was the last one to get out of the vehicle, and the baby was not breathing.
But it's okay.
And
It's justified.
a family coming from a basketball game that happened to get stuck in that melee trying to get home. But no, you can throw a canister up under their vehicle. Oh my God. Now you want to say it didn't happen. There's no proof it happened.
It did happen. It
The
did.
hell?
It did. He just said it. And now, T. Mickey, we heard it from 2 different sources now.
Many sources, not just her. I've seen the interview with the mother. I've seen people on the street interviewed that witnessed it happen. Kids had to go to the hospital. That baby almost died. She
The
had to
baby
give that
almost
baby
died
CPR.
over an ice mess.
And then we
Over
got
this
somebody
tub.
here. There's no evidence that happened. The fuck?
And it is. It is evidence of it.
Lady
I didn't
Letitia,
even know they exist until now.
I wish you could pull Barbara up. Barbara lives in Los Angeles, in the LA area. They've been doing this since last summer. She was trying to tell us about this back then.
Oh,
And nobody was even really paying it no
there's
mind.
Barbara.
Barbara can tell you what's been going down in her part of town.
When they invaded LA.
I didn't say Renee's father gave an interview. You getting your story messed up, Debbie. I'm talking about an interview about the family that you said didn't. There's no video that shows that happening.
She's talking about that video. The family did a video of what happened to them.
Interviews. I saw an interview with the mother, is what I said. I didn't say a father. I said the mother and other witnesses that were on site when it happened. Please don't put words in my mouth. I ain't gonna yell at you.
What?
You won't put up the link because Auntie will yell
What
at you.
link?
I don't know who.
Just making up stuff.
I ain't yelling at you. Don't be scared.
Yeah, bring it. It's a shame. Let's finish him up.
Like you mentioned, in the last couple of days, you feel it was incredibly organized.
Yes.
What can you tell us more about what we're seeing on the ground there? I mean, our Steve Harrigan, who's covered many wars, said that in his own observations, it feels incredibly organized. These people know each other. They know where to go. What do you know about this?
That's right. And I can tell you what I observed when I was there. It's extremely organized. The signs they have are all
They
matching.
should be
They're well written.
organized.
And look at what's happening today. How did these people go out and get gas masks? These protesters. Would you know how to walk out on the street and buy a gas mask right now?
Why wouldn't you?
Think
You don't
about
want to
that.
get sprayed.
Right. All of these protesters out there right now have gas masks on, matching, very expensive, by the way, gas masks.
So
This is all so absurd. This is conspiracy theory QAnon
Exactly.
slop.
So
First of
what? If you was out there and that was your town, you would have on a mask too.
click
But
on
you're all
Barbara.
up in Trump's.
Click on Barbara. She put a comment in there. Click on that.
Oh wow! They sent about 100 ICE agents to MacArthur Park for a Children's Day camp event. Our mayor, LAPD, and the governor got them out of there with the quickness. Good for them. Good
Notice
for
they're going
them.
after Democratic states. This is a strategic attack because Trump's butt hurt that certain states didn't vote for him.
Exactly. And he's
And
glad that it's happening.
he's going into these states, including California, including Washington, including Oregon. He's going into these particular states specifically because
Democrat states.
they're Democrat states. We have a baby in office, a little toddler.
Yep. Yes, we do.
He doesn't serve everybody in this country. He only
He
serves
doesn't.
those that
He
agree
doesn't
with.
serve everybody in this country. He serves himself.
And then he lied and said that the economy would get better. How much are eggs now?
$5, $10.
Okay. Anybody else in here
I ain't even buying eggs.
caught a break economically? But this is what they voted for.
This is what they voted for. Lies.
Of all, the reason why the protesters know where to go and know what to do is because they live there. The ICE agents don't. They are coming from out of state and out of town, so they're the ones confused, and they're like, why do these protesters all know these streets? Secondly, anyone can go buy a gas mask. It's not some military grade gear. You can literally get a gas mask from many, many shops, and the reason why so many...
What'd you say, Auntie Mickey?
No, I was just agreeing with him. You can get those things anywhere. Those gas.
Protesters have them. Not all the protesters, like she claims. Probably like 4% of protesters have gas masks, is because for the past 3 or 4 weeks, continuous protests have been escalating, and ICE agents have been throwing more and more tear gas and pepper balls and pepper spray. The gas masks are a necessity born out of the violence from ICE agents, not some proactive protection that they were just buying from some secret military dealer. I don't know what she's even implying here. This is QAnon conspiracy theory stuff, making it onto Fox News as usual.
It's organized. They're out there to cause problems, and they're out there to hinder the great men and women in law enforcement, and we are not going to have it in Minneapolis or anywhere else in this country.
I mean, the video I showed you earlier proved it. This was not somebody trying to impede law enforcement. He was a concerned U.S. citizen who was exercising.
This is the video. Trigger warning, everyone. This is him dead. Your little cheeks are cold. Yeah, fun.
Are they at least going to try to save him?
After they shot him?
What are they doing now? It's just like with Renee Good.
Yeah.
Lived. They denied her. They denied a doctor to treat her.
There it is right there. Push them.
Jesus. Really?
Yeah.
Are they freaking kidding?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Oh my God!
There he is in the middle of the street.
What? Shut up!
How many shots was that?
At least 5.
Stop talking. They have just shot a man. They shot that guy. I know. Oh they have shot
They go
a man.
straight to hell.
Yeah, they
They
are.
have shot a legal observer. Call 911. Call 911.
They just shot somebody.
Call 911.
I'm calling 911.
Come here. I know. We keep each other safe, so okay, let's keep some space and keep some space. You need to sit down. Sit down. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay. Stay safe. Caleb, get that.
I'm calling 911.
Okay.
Sick. That's sick. That is absolutely sick. And anybody that can sit here and justify that shit, they're sick too.
How can you justify that BS?
They
It's
pulling
really
police
chilly.
over. They pulling police over left and right. And when the police tell them, that they're a police officer, they just get in their cars and drive off. No apology, no nothing.
It's a shame, Auntie Mickey.
Sick. This is sick. But you know what? I've come to the conclusion that this is not going to impact us until we take a bigger stand than what people are doing now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do more.
Getting out there in them streets and protesting, you're handing yourself over
To
like
ICE,
yeah, you're handing yourself like dog food on a platter to a
hmm
pit bull.
to a pit bull
People need to get up off of them streets and hit them where it hurts, in the pocket.
in the
In the
pocket.
pocket of this country can turn this around. This country can
Stop
turn this
shopping.
around.
Stop buying stuff. Stop going
Boycott.
to school. Stop going to
Boycott.
work. Stop it all. It's not business as usual.
No more Amazon for a couple of days.
Yeah,
Don't go no DoorDash for a couple of days. Don't go grocery shopping for a couple of days.
just
Don't
stop
spend a
it.
dime, not one dime. And that will have such a major impact on this.
I heard.
Look,
Okay, I'm almost done, sweet.
this is ridiculous. And they just keep, moving along like it's nothing. Because they've been given carte blanche to act like they did back in the 60s when the police were mowing black folks down in the street with
Yeah,
water hoses. This is no different.
it's not.
This was no different. We got to get radical now. People got to get radical.
We got to get radical. We got to stop. We got to start with the pockets. We got to start with the pockets.
Hey, it worked when Martin Luther King started the boycott, the bus boycott.
Yeah,
when he started that bus boycott, and then that bus system wasn't hardly carrying people where they needed to go. People band together and found another way to get to work.
oh wow.
And that went on for a long time. Hit them in the pocket. See, people seem to think that Martin Luther King was a very docile,
Right.
peaceful, we're not going to do anything, we're non-violence. Yeah, we don't have to get violent. But Martin Luther King was a G. He was a radical. Just like Jesus. Jesus was radical. He went into the temple and tore the temple up when people weren't doing what they were supposed to do. Man, I'm telling you. But I know a lot of people, it doesn't affect me. I'm not gonna not buy what I want because of what's going on over there. But just wait. It's coming to your neighborhood one day when you least
Yep.
expect it.
Exactly. You're gonna be minding your own business, and there it is. It's gonna be your business.
Sojourner said he was just another pimping, cheating black preacher. You know what, Sojourner? You shouldn't even have that name. You don't even deserve to carry that name. Wow.
Yeah, you can get rid of him, Auntie Mickey.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
It is really sad.
But it is going to take an uprising of the people.
It is.
Because clearly, who we have in office, not just Trump,
But his friends too.
his friends and even from the other party,
Yeah.
the Democratic Party, they're too docile.
Yep.
They're too docile.
It's time.
You got to fight fire with fire.
Yeah, you do.
Trump is fighting with fire. Democrats they don't have enough water to put the fire out. So you got to match energy
Yep.
and talk to that man in a matter of which he understands.
Money.
He understands the money.
He does.
He dumb as a
Shut that
doorknob,
down.
but he understands money. He's a poor businessman. That's why our country is in the problems that it's in now
Exactly.
as
Yes.
well. And it's not just his fault. It's other presidents as
He's
well.
got
We can go all the way back to Bush.
billions of dollars.
Bush
They
was
say
just as
that-
bad. Obama wasn't the greatest economically, although he was bringing us up a little bit. Biden really just kind of screwed stuff up economically. But every president has played a role in our economic situation today. But this joker right here,
This
people-
is beyond.
people voted for this man thinking that he could economically pull us out, and he's dug us deeper.
Yeah.
How'd your
Now
vote
he's
go?
killing Americans.
How'd that vote go over with you?
Yeah.
A
how'd
lot of
that
people
vote
are
do you?
regretting their votes. A lot of people are regretting their votes because they
Yeah.
weren't looking at the entire picture.
Wasn't
They
looking
were
at the
just
big
looking at
picture.
the economic side. But this guy is not even economically sound himself.
Mm-mm.
He's a clown.
He's a clown.
And
He is a
everything that he
clown.
said he was
He
going to
is
do,
not my
he's
president.
doing it. Hmm.
He is not. He does not consider me his citizen. Not the way he's treating us.
No.
So
I would
can't-
love for somebody to go grab his wife. She's an immigrant.
Right. Yeah. How come they haven't grabbed her yet?
Grab that hoe. Oh, I'm sorry. She's married to him. Dig up the past as to how they met. Go research that. You'd be surprised how them two met. Absolutely, TT Aquarius. That's the deal.
Yeah.
He's trying to stop the midterm elections.
Yeah, he is.
And he seems to He seems to think in his harebrained mind that he can serve another term.
Yeah, it's weird.
He has no idea what the Constitution says. 22nd Amendment says you will not serve more than 2 terms. Somebody clearly hasn't educated him on that one.
Mm-mm.
But he thinks
He's
that
trying
if
to
he...
be a dictator. He's trying to take over America.
Right.
He's trying to use ICE to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his new buddies.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of them new buddies is starting to second guess themselves. They don't like their job anymore. They still go, but they don't like going because of the things that they have to carry out. And it won't be long before some of those officers are going to start walking off the job. You mark my word. Because $50,000 bonus just to get hired on is not going to last very long.
Mm-mm.
Yes, Marie Dickinson, it is all over America. Every state has ICE agents in it. You're just hearing what you're hearing now because of Minnesota being one of the more docile states.
Right. They're everywhere.
But they're all over the place. They're up here. They went to my grandson's school while the kids were in school, by
I
the
don't
way.
know, Kamari, but they're just killing us. They're on the street shooting, pow, pow.
Lady Latesha, did you hear what I said?
What? What'd you say?
ICE went to my grandson, went to Xavion's school.
Really?
They sure did.
Recently?
Yeah, a few days ago.
Oh, wow.
And you know what? The teachers wouldn't let, they put the kids on lockdown. They couldn't get in.
Oh, good.
They
Why are
couldn't
they
get
going
in.
to the schools?
They're trying to get anybody they can. They went to my husband's job because he works at a school. They went to several Seattle public schools
Wow.
trying to look for teachers or anybody on staff that might be brown.
Wow.
or kids for that matter.
That is a
Because they don't have a
shame.
problem grabbing kids either.
No, they don't. Remember that little 5-year-old boy
Yep.
that was
Try to
knocking
use
on the
him.
doors?
Yep. Trying to use him as a shield. Or not as a shield, but as bait
As bait.
for the mother. They already had the father, but they tried to use the baby to get the mom to come out the house, and she wouldn't come out the house. The husband said, no, I want him with me. They knew what they were doing.
Yep, they did.
Because they would have snatched her up too.
Wow.
And they're both citizens. That's the sad part about it.
Wow. That's why I was telling the lady to do my nails. Don't trust them.
Mm-mm.
Don't trust them. You're legal, but you're Hispanic, and they're coming for you.
And yes, they have to release you, but it's the stuff you go through.
They have to release you. What the fuck is they grabbing me for?
Exactly.
And messing with me for, and I'm legal.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have to, it shouldn't even result into having to let me go. First of all, don't put your hands on me.
Yeah. Yes, Debbie, you're correct. The 5-year-old boy was left behind when his father took off running. But they used that same boy to go to the house to get his mother to come out. And the father was yelling at her, don't come out of the house. Don't come out of the house. Let's tell the whole story.
I wonder why he trusted them with his son.
No, he was saying, leave him with me. He was already in their custody.
Oh, okay.
He was already in their custody, and they tried to use that boy to get the mother to come out of the house. And the father was yelling at the wife not to open the door. They had that boy at the door saying, we want to drop your son off.
Oh, wow.
And he was saying, don't open the door, don't trust him.
Oh, no,
So
that's
the
right.
narrative that they put out there in the public is he abandoned his son. No, he did not.
Yeah.
He took off and ran. Yes, he did. He took off and ran, and they caught him. But at the same time, when they went to take the child to the mother, he was in the car at the time as well. And he was yelling at her not to open the door. Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Right. Good
and he
for
says,
him.
I'll take my son with me. So that's what that was all about.
Wow. Wow, this is really, really something. We're under siege by our own people.
But, again, it's going to take for someone, even an ICE agent. An ICE agent has family. They have friends. It's going to take some of them to lose loved ones.
Right.
They know what they're doing is wrong. They know what they're doing is wrong.
Shooting people.
They know good and well what they're doing is wrong to people.
Jumping on their backs, kicking them in their sides, holding
choking them out. I mean, they're using illegal chokeholds on people, on minors.
On minors.
And it's been said that they have been putting shackles on little girls, little kids. Shackles and handcuffs. And that is illegal.
Wow.
Illegal. And I'm waiting for somebody to get it on camera or take a picture of some kids in some shackles and take their asses straight to court.
Okay.
Because that is forbidden. When it comes down to children, this country don't play about kids. When it comes down to these kids, these babies, I'm not talking teenagers, I'm talking about little kids, your baby's age. Can you imagine a little bit being in shackles and handcuffs?
No.
You know how traumatic that is to a child?
Yes.
And to watch your parents being thrown to the ground.
Jesus. And tackled.
tackled, thrown to the ground. You know, it's ridiculous, and they justify everything.
They justify it. The justification is just so disgusting to justify this BS.
Did you see the old man they escorted out of his house in his underwear in the
No.
freezing cold? Yes, citizen, a citizen.
Wow.
In his drawers.
That is a shame. Wow.
I did a show with there was a 79-year-old man who owns a car wash in, I believe it was in California. Barbara can tell you specifically what the city was, but he owned a car wash, and a lot of his staff were legalized immigrants. He had paperwork showing that. But ICE came in there, bogarted into the one agent, as the old man was trying to run outside to explain to them. He literally knocked that man down on his back.
Oh, wow.
As he ran past him. And he gets outside and they attack him. Because he's trying to stop it and tell them, just take a pause, let me tell you what's going on. They didn't want to hear nothing he had to say.
They don't want to hear it.
And tackled him to the ground. He is suing for $50 million.
Good for him.
And when this is all said and done, this country's going to pay out billions of dollars in lawsuits. How's the economy working for you now?
I don't believe that this guy's death is in vain.
It can't be. It can't be. But this country is going to pay so much.
Is sitting back, justifying the behavior and making it okay.
And personally, I think it's just he's causing all of this because he doesn't want them Epstein files out.
Right. He doesn't.
That's the big issue right there. Where's the Epstein files, Trump?
He's loving this distraction.
Oh, yeah, this is a big distraction. And quiet as it's kept, I think he knows he's on his way out anyway.
Yeah.
For good. Like laying down in a casket. He's not a well man. He's sick.
No, he's not. He's old.
Sick. He's sick and he's old and he's sick.
He's old and he's sick. And he's doing some real bad, nefarious things.
And he wants to be remembered. It doesn't matter how he's remembered. He wants to be remembered for all time. He wants his face on Mount. Yeah, he wants his face up there on Mount Rushmore. That's what
that
he
ain't
wants.
happening.
That's what he wants. But he's gonna get what he asked for. You will be recognized forever. Forever.
Your legacy will be a nasty legacy. It won't be a good one.
Telling people to drink bleach when it was COVID. Really?
Yeah. 10 people did.
Yeah, and died.
Under him again.
I don't know about the international pressure, Debbie. I really don't. Clearly, it doesn't matter to him either way. He thinks he can run and take Greenland, and he doesn't.
Yeah, he's running around talking about Greenland.
He doesn't know anything. He makes stupid statements that don't even make sense, and somebody just needs to take his phone away from him so he'll stop tweeting. Or whatever social media he's got that he's putting all this nonsense out.
He needs to shut the hell up.
Out there, and half the people don't even understand what he's doing behind closed doors. His own people don't know until it hits the news. And
then
then they got to clean it up.
and they sound stupid doing it.
Yeah. Yes, Marie, they're supposed to get illegal immigrants, but they are targeting anybody that is of color.
Yeah, anybody that is of color, they're targeting.
Maureen said, "What is that about drinking bleach?" When we went through the COVID epidemic, he suggested that people drink bleach to get
Yeah,
rid of
that'll kill
COVID.
it.
And several people did that and died. Yes, absolutely, Debbie Campbell. It is more than just his name. There's a lot of people, men and women, on
He
that
shouldn't have
list.
been over there. Whoever was over there with them girls shouldn't have been over there. So it needs to be exposed.
But here's the thing. If his name wasn't in those documents, we'd see him.
Oh yeah, we would have saw him by now.
We would see him.
Yep, he's not showing them because his name is in there. He's full of in there.
And he's protecting a lot of his perverted friends too.
Yep.
But first and foremost, he's protecting himself.
He's protecting himself first.
That dude hung around Diddy. Come on now. Epstein and Diddy. Yeah. 34 felonies. Convicted felon. 34 counts. But people still put him in office. And a lot of those people are now saying, "Oh, I didn't vote for all this. I didn't vote for this.
I didn't vote for this.
I thought he was gonna help the people.
I thought he was gonna be
helping the people, all right.
Helping the people with finances and a businessman.
He helping the people that are the same color as him.
Did he help us the first 4 years? Hell no. So why would he help? Why would he work it out this time? What I don't understand is how the hell he got reelected and he's got 34 counts of felony. That's what Joe Biden should have been doing, was making sure he wasn't getting reelected.
And that's Joe Biden. that's Joe Biden cross to bear.
What was he thinking? That I'll just win again?
Yeah. Didn't happen. Well, actually, he didn't run. Kamala did. A lot of people didn't vote Democratic because they weren't they were leery of a female president. We've never had a female president, let alone a black female president.
Yeah, black.
This country clearly ain't ready for that.
That's why we're paying for it.
So they would rather put a racist. They'd rather put a racist, washed up, used to be president in office.
Exactly.
And everything that she said is happening.
It's happening.
Everything that she said was going to happen is happening.
It's happening. It is happening.
Debbie says, if there was something to nail Trump in the files, do you believe Biden would have released them in 2020? Who knows? Did he ever get to see them? Do you know if he saw them?
Biden ain't devious like Donald Trump. So he wouldn't have done it just to show Trump. I think it's a bigger picture than that. He the one ran on, I'm going to tell the world, I'm going to show the files.
Yeah.
He the one ran on that. Joe Biden didn't run on that. He didn't say he was going to show the Epstein files. Donald Trump did.
Boom.
So why isn't he telling us? Why isn't he showing us?
That was the bait and switch to get him in there. He made promises he had no intention of keeping.
Somebody asked him the other day while they were at the somewhere and asked Donald Trump, "You're just trying to you're just trying to distract from the Epstein files." He got mad at him, and the guy got suspended, and his union is backing him up.
I didn't
Good.
realize I was crunching in the mic. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Well, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, it's getting kind of heated up in here, so I better get off too. But thank you so much for having me over here.
Thank
I
you
had to
so
run
much
in
for
here.
coming, Auntie Mickey, and talking about it. It's really something that needs to be talked about. This is,
Yeah,
it feels like we're at war with our law enforcement.
yeah. I wouldn't even say about law enforcement. I would just
Right.
immigration specifically because there
Let's
are a lot of
clear.
law enforcements that are definitely speaking up against this kind of behavior.
Right. I would hope so. I would hope that they would be speaking up about this bad behavior because I don't see law enforcement doing the kinds of things that ICE has done and is doing, running around shooting our citizens
Yeah,
and attacking them
yeah,
and then justifying it,
yeah.
allowing Donald Trump to justify the behavior. It's really disturbing.
Right. Well, Donald Trump definitely had help getting back into office. It's not just Donald Trump on his own. He had
No.
very powerful people backing him as well.
Yep.
You know, when at the end of the day, it's about that buck.
That's
If you
right.
got enough money, you can get a lot of stuff done that you want done.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say certain things, and there's sheep out there that's hanging on every word and will believe anything.
Like, you're right, Barbara. You're right, Auntie Mickey.
Yeah. So we will see, but I'm gonna look into more of what happened today.
Okay.
It's
You're gonna go live later?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I
Okay.
try not to do weekends, but I
Oh
had to
yeah.
be with you. So, but if I do, it'll just be to hang out. I don't
Okay.
really want to talk. I talked about something else last night that was totally
Different.
different. I talked about Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels
Yeah.
thing. I talked about that last night. Have you heard
Did
about
he hit
that?
that girl?
Yep. But it wasn't. Well, I'm not going to say it wasn't. It was blurry at the when he actually made contact with her. The
Oh,
video kind of stops and it's a blur. I've heard more than one explanation. Either way it goes, he should have never laid hands on her.
right. Yeah, I
Either
should
way
have.
it goes,
Were
whether
they
he
dating?
whooped her or socked. No, no. She was a comedian and he was a comedian, and they were having words outside of the
Oh,
comedy club. And there was a
he
very
took it serious.
well, it was serious. They were both going back and forth, and he stepped to her. Okay, so
Oh,
that was where he messed up. He could have walked away. He
did
could have
she
walked
push
away.
him?
No, no,
Oh,
no. But he stepped up to her. Have you seen the video?
no. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I'll send you a clip of the video because it was
Okay.
caught on a surveillance camera on the street.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's the big news now. And of course, this whole fight that took place, or almost fight that took place on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show here on YouTube.
Oh,
Anton Daniels was a guest, and they almost came to blows during the interview because Anton Daniels is what you would call a black conservative Republican.
oh,
And he does a lot of people don't like Anton Daniels. A lot of people do. Now, if we looked at it on a racial standpoint, A lot of black people don't like him because he has a tendency of kissing ass to a
Okay.
certain demographic. He speaks very
Mm.
badly against black people, and he himself is black.
Oh wow. I hate those
And
kind.
and then Corey, on the other hand, Corey is a comedian,
Hey
and
Cece.
he's one of the foulest mouths out there.
Oh wow.
So, they got into a big argument that almost came to blows. And, it simmered down to a certain degree. Anton left town that night. Oh, let me back up. Anton brought a nice, beautiful young lady with him that night that was not his
Oh.
wife. So that was an issue too. So go check out my live from last night. It breaks it down
Okay.
a bit. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get to
I'll
talk
go
about
check
that
it
footage
out.
much, but I did show it. So
Oh, you did
yeah.
show it. You did
Yeah,
show
I did
the
show toward the end. But
okay.
in my opinion, Anton went in there with the sole purpose of eventually suing Corey. And
Oh, she
Corey,
did.
no, Anton, the
Oh,
guy
and
the one that's fighting with Corey.
oh,
For a whole
okay.
week, he's been he had gone on a campaign from platform to platform talking crap about Corey Holcomb, and I was gonna kick Corey's ass, and
Oh,
all this stuff. So you got to know Corey Holcomb is he's from the streets,
oh, okay.
and he's not gonna let that kind of thing go by and not say something. So he went in and
Mhm.
he did cross the line on
Oh,
his last show. He not only brought Anton's wife up, started talking about his wife. He pulled
wow.
up he pulled up a picture of Anton's daughter, who
Oh
is
no.
17 years old, and so
Stop.
now we're looking at a potential lawsuit. So
Yeah,
it's really ugly. It's
it
very
sounds
ugly.
ugly.
And like I said, I think Corey is funny. He is very obnoxious at times. Some things he says, I don't agree with. He goes after, especially women. He has a view of women that is
Really bad.
woman off. Yeah, I pay for pussy. I mean, that kind of thing. I don't,
Oh,
one of them. But as
yeah.
a comedian, I think he's funny. But
Mhm.
I just think that he made the wrong move. He really did.
Yeah, that is.
He went way overboard, and I'm not going to defend his behavior. Not
Yeah,
on that
that's
stuff.
wrong.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm tired of running my mouth on your platform. But if you get a chance, you guys go check it out.
Go check out Auntie
Last
Mickey,
night's
guys.
show. Yeah. So you have a wonderful evening, and everybody in the chat,
You
you
too,
guys have a
sweetheart.
wonderful evening as well. And thanks for the commentary and the debate and all that stuff. We can agree to disagree.
Yes.
Absolutely. But you have a wonderful evening, sweetheart, and take care.
You too, Auntie Mickey. Thank you so
Okay,
much
love.
for joining me and being
Thank
here, and
you.
your input is so good. Thank you.
I'm waiting for Danny to come on. I think she's coming on tonight.
She's,
I might be wrong.
she's coming on tonight.
I'm not sure.
Okay, let me check.
I saw earlier she had something upcoming today.
Oh,
But,
upcoming. Okay. Oh, wait, here it is. She's live now.
Oh, let's go. Gotta go.
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
See y'all.
everybody.
Bye-bye. Get on over there. She gonna probably want you on the platform.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
lovely. Bye, everyone.